What up, YouTube? Papa Daddy back up in the house. Get ready to start some more work. Another project on the 09 Altima. It's been a while since I've done anything to it. That's a 13. There's my 99 Altima. Ain't done much to it since I got this 09 Altima. There's my Dodge Ram right there. For those of you that don't know what an A-pillar is, and I'm sure most of you do know, it's what goes right here in the car, right up front by the windshield. And I'm gonna be putting some tweeters in it, 2 sets of tweeters, and I'm getting ready to build the pod for them. And let's go to the back. All right, so I've got some MDF. Here's my 1/4 inch MDF right here, and that's my 1/2 inch MDF here. So I've got my tape measure, I've got my router, which I've never used, Black & Decker plunge router, got my circle jig, and I've been watching a few videos on the router, and nobody wants to say what kind of bit they uses, but that is a spiral cut bit to use for cutouts. So if you don't want to buy, if that's all you're doing, you know, with your router, just buy you a set of spiral cut bits. That's a 1/4 inch, and mine is a 1/4 inch collect router. So I'm going to attempt to go ahead and this is my speaker ring right here. That's the speaker mount with the speaker set in. Tweeters. Comes in 2. Hadn't decided if I'm just going to use the one here or use both of them. But we'll get it all figured out in just a second. So as I'm getting all set up here, I hadn't decided if I'm going to use my just my 1/2 inch and make the cutout, and then, you know, add the 1/2 inch on the circumference and use this as my recess, the 1/4 inch as my recess, or just go ahead and recess the entire 1/2 inch piece, because putting 2 pieces together will make that 3/4 inch wood. Of course, it'll look a little thicker than just, you know, recessing it all into the 1/2 inch. So this has a little bit of a flange right here to set down in, but this one has a little bit of a thicker flange. All right, let's try it again. And so this was my practice run to try to figure out how this thing works. Not like I wanted it to, that's for sure. Got all that movement. So I've got a big long piece to keep on practicing. Okay, here's my feeble attempts to make some speaker rings from scratch. It's my first attempt, second, third, and 4th. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, you know, these sheets ain't but $7, but you know, either way. So this didn't fit down all the way in on this one. I tried a keyhole saw with this one, and it was just going all over the place. wouldn't fit in there. This one I was going to cut out and just didn't, but got it on my 4th try. So it stays flush in there. This other piece fits down in there for the flush mount. Kind of recessed a little bit. So I broke out the router table and the round over bit, and give it a nice little round over. Have to do some sanding in a couple of spots, like right here. Probably should have done the sanding before I done the round over, but you know, they all rounded over pretty nice. So I guess now all that's left, oh yeah, show you how this fit in here. So that's the general look there. And I'll go ahead and get these glued on to the A-pillar, and then get some felt around it. So I decided to go with a more of a flush look with a flare out. Got the glue, hot glue on them. This is kind of how it'll look, you know, in the vehicle. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some felt on these and start covering them up. Look good so far. I like them.
2 phones and a boyfriend face on both of them. It's just a call, crazy thing, man. I done hit both of them.